Hi guys, my name's Andy and this is how to play Uptown Funk by Bruno Mars and Mark Ronson. A really cool, very easy funky tune. So if this is the first time you've ever played anything with a bit of a funk groove to it, this is going to be absolutely fine for you. We're going to do it in standard tuning and we're going to be playing the bass line and learning the little kind of funky little stoppy bit that Mark Ronson plays on the record. Let's go in for a close-up and check out how to play this. If you like this lesson, make sure you click the links in the description below or subscribe if you like what I do so that you get all these free lessons I'm making on YouTube directly to you. Uptown Funk! Okay. So we have, most of this riff is played on the open D string. And then we have open twice, open and a mute, open 5, 3. So we're on the 2 dots that are on most guitars, and from your angle you got 2 dots on the top there. Open, mute, open 5, 3. Same thing again, open 5, 3. Let's just go from the top one more time. Open, open 5, 3, open 5, 3. And then 3rd fret on the A string, string 5. And that's it, then it just repeats. So nice and slow. 2, 3, 4, open 5, 3, open 5, 3. 3 and repeat. Now to stop me having to move my hand left and right in sort of this fashion, I'm using my first finger for any note that I play at the 3rd fret, and I'm using my little finger to play the 5th fret because most beginners, their kind of hands not quite got the stretch yet to get kind of 2 frets, so we're going to go for our little finger here, but you can use your 3rd finger if that's more comfortable. There's no kind of rule with your 3rd and little finger, they're almost interchangeable and sometimes kind of work together. So open, 2, 3, 4. Remember a big pause when we repeat the riff. And the most complicated part of this is definitely getting the rhythm, because the notes there, fairly straightforward if this is within your ability. You want to have listened to the record a really good amount of times, especially the very beginning when it's kind of do, 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 do. You want to get that ingrained in you so that you could, so you could definitely whistle it or sing it, and then you have a go at playing it yourself. From there we want to add in these little strums. So we have a strum, but I have a flat, not even first finger, a whole flat, all of my fingers flat across the strings. Not pressing down to the fretboard or the wood of your guitar, otherwise it sounds like this, as it might do at the moment. We want to just touch the strings, not the fretboard. And it doesn't matter where you strum it, but if you strum it over the pickups, as you normally would, it would sound a lot louder. That happens on beats 2 and 4 after that first note. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're kind of simulating the hand clap part of the intro of the song. Really does bring the riff alive if you can add those two in, but it's not essential. That will just be a little added extra, as is a little hammer-on for the third note of the riff after the first one on its own. Second, hammer on the 5th fret. So that's 3 that I pick and then hammer on my little finger on 5. Does give it a little bit more of that funk groove. If you've not done hammer-ons before, wouldn't recommend going for this quite yet. I'd work on your hammer-ons a little bit more, but it's a nice little thing to go for. And the Mark Ronson part is just a flat first finger at 13th fret, which is 1 fret above the fret which should have 2 dots on it. So flat first finger, thinnest 2 strings, and I'm just kind of pinching between my first finger and my thumb. So first of all, we want to be going 1, 2, both down picks, and relaxing your first finger to create the mute. So we relax your first finger, but don't take it off the strings, just take it off the fretboard. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you play that over the riff to start off with, 1, 2, 3, 4. Really short and sharp. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You need to get that rhythm first of all. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then after that, we move your first finger down a fret, so it's on the double dot at 12th fret. And then the middle finger plays 13th fret, still on the thinnest E string. So first finger 12th fret, middle finger 13th fret. And then we pick both of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. The last one is much longer. You can just, if you're very new to this rhythm and you can't quite get it, 1, 2, 3, 4 will work fine, because we want to alternate between one and the other. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If that second rhythm's just really weird to you, as I say, just keep going 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But in context over the riff. So together, nice and slow. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Everything really short and sharp. Even this one I'm relaxing. 1, 2, 3. And then just the last one we hold down. 2, 3 from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And added to that, we want to add some mutes in there where we're muting with your first finger, but we're still picking. These are written as an X, if you ever see these written on tab. So this would be X on the thinnest 2 strings, X, X, showing you where to strum, but it's not a note that we're playing, it's just some string noise. So you can add these either on an 8th grid, so with your right hand we kind of keep 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 going. Or we can add some ups in there, so almost on a 16th grid. So the one that I'd recommend starting with, as I say, there's a lot of freedom that you can have with this, as you can see with my demonstration. Once you get the idea, once you get the general principles of it, you've got a lot of freedom as to which downs and ups that you use, but you want to keep the hand movement going is the trick to it. So 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. Let's go for that one first of all. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. One, 2, and 3, 4, and. And it really brings it to life and makes it sound very funky. If you're very new to this kind of funky style, this is a great way into it. This is a great foot in the door. So finally, let's just have a jam with this, with whichever one you want to use. Let me start the riff. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jam along to me. This is without any muting. So simple but so effective. And then we start to add. Some muting in that. The final part that I demoed in the intro was this, which is just added in the verse, kind of the I'm too hot, hot damn, that part to it. So if I start the riff. And that is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the se. The se of 7 is a pick. 3rd fret on the thickest, on the A string, string 5. And then we hammer on that same string at 5th fret. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And to give it more phrasing, to make it sound like the record, what you want to do is again relax that first finger. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep that hammer on down, but we want a space between all those first finger ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do, 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 do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do, 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 do. The hard thing is to get probably the speed of the mute. So what you're going to be really working here is this muscle between your thumb and your first finger. Your kind of main gripping muscle. So this is so important with kind of bar chords. People who struggle with their bar chords or any more advanced playing tend not to have developed this muscle enough. So it's this sort of feel and this sort of muting just constantly kind of works that grip. It's working this muscle between your thumb and first finger. But it's doing you the world of good by attempting it. But attempt it with as light a touch as you can while still getting a note ringing out, which is where optimum finger placement at this side of the fret comes into play, especially with that hammer on as well. It's a really fun little line to check out. Make sure you can hear it in the song before you have a go on it. And yeah, have a go at that line. So thanks for checking out this lesson, how to play Uptown Funk by Bruno and Mars and Mark Ronson. Please subscribe if you do like what I do. Check out the website, andyguitar.co.uk. But I'm sure I'll see you again. Bye for now.